So in a conversation. I'm the one who came up with that because when you look at the officers I'm talking about who are in Eldoret, the county commander and the county criminal investigations officer, both of them, one was a DCIO, the other one was OCBD in Shakahola. Around that time, these issues were happening. When you look at the investigations report that was done by Senate, there are some cogent things that were missing. One is the pathology report that needs to be looked into. That one, you know, it was
missing in the Senate report?
Exactly. And second was the report from the security officers. They were not expressly spoken about in that report because I've gone through it myself. And so those clearing issues are some of the concerns that I said that, well, let's handle what we have to handle now. But in the near future, that will be a conversation we'll have to talk about.
But was the Senate report also pinched for time? Because I think they were to deliver that particular report within how many months? 3 months?
Yes.
Before the pathologist's report.
That's why I say
because and that is an ongoing job. There's still bodies which are being exhumed, so we cannot exhaustively say.
That is why.
Yeah.
That is what I've said. That report was submitted, but in my view, that is the only serious, investigation that was done. In my view, was not conclusive. And based on what I've just told you, the officers who were in that region, around that time, Mishra was a very powerful man in this country. All of them were transferred to Eldoret. And I've told you the impact they have, the network they have, the power they have, that they can even transfer anybody they want. Those are some of the concerns that I raised. Anyway, that was just to justify that point. Then now I come up with what my colleague is talking about.
So essentially you're saying also the police has been captured by the Mishra, racket.
Yes, I will need to be convinced otherwise, because based on the evidence I've shared with you.
It's even bigger
this tells you
than Mishra.
It could be
a bigger thing.
I have told you, if someone was paying 50 million, and you're talking about organs in excess of 500, you're talking about 25, 30 billion shillings.
Billions.
All right? So it's not small money. Yeah. And there's something Dr. Nikal did mention here, that if it involves foreigners who are coming, there must have been a fantastic way, someone was being tested, you're given 50,000 the day you are tested, and those profiles are sent abroad. The day you are asked to come back for the 1.2 million, which unfortunately became 400,000, is the day you are coming to be operated. And interestingly, they will be able to establish when they will come. That time is when the patients are also flying in. And by the way, something else that will be interesting to note, how this thing came into the public limelight is when they realized they are patients of a particular religious, dimension. They began all moving from Mediheal and flocking MTRH. That is when they noticed there are other foreigners from a particular country that had come in and they were not able to be held in the same hospital. And those who were coming now had more money. They were giving more money than the other. So there are so many things that you see, I'm even struggling to even speak them here because I may want to speak under the protection of the committee to be able to reveal these things. So that aside anyway, that is how serious these matters are. And there will be, in my view, a connection between these Shakahola-ish businesses.
And the Chakama forest as well.
Those kinds of things, it's a huge business. In fact, even Wasof is when I noted even the other day, that even some of these jobs that are abroad, where some of these people are given, you get some jobs abroad, and the visa you are given is not actually a work visa. Sometimes you're given a tourist visa or a visit visa. Yeah. And then somebody disappears and goes and goes. They go abroad, some of these countries, their organs are harvested along the coast.
But then the other challenge we are facing...
So there's so much to this.
The other challenge we are facing, Diba, and maybe, even as we speak, maybe now it is time we agree there must be a law.
Yes.
To protect.
Yes.
Even what Millie normally speaks about, surrogacy and all that, it's important to have the law.